Hey everybody, Nate Gray here with REI Nation and Premier Property Management. And well, today I have with me a very special member of the team. I've been with the company for 18 years. This gentleman has been working with me for
17
years as of yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. So introduce yourself.
Well, first off, my name is Jerry Thornton. I'm over here working with the leasing department.
Perfect. So Jerry is a very important member of the leasing team, head licensed agent, oversees many duties and wears many hats, but his main job is what we like to call the most important job in the company, which is
renting houses.
Renting houses, and that's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to do a deep dive, get you guys some information and a peek behind the scenes, and really talk about what keeps this big machine going, which is renting houses. So stay tuned. Jerry, we got an investor, a client of ours that has a property of theirs that is the resident's about to vacate.
Okay.
They've put in their notice. What are we doing on our end to make sure that we're going to try to get that vacancy filled as quickly as possible for them? So
I come into play when it goes on the coming soon list. So sometimes I'm looking at these because I do have those approvals as soon as the move-out letter is signed. So it may be even before the make-ready has been approved. So some of you all probably had a customer service rep call and just say, hey, we already have somebody interested.
Yeah.
Like I said, getting those new market rate prices out there. So of course we always want to get more every time and like I said, be fair to the market as well too. So we're looking at the house area, seeing what we already have in the pipeline approved, making sure we have that market price out there, and getting that out to the list. And that list is funneling to people that not only are approved, but people that agents have in the pipeline.
So you're telling me that you have people already ready looking for specific houses in like a specific neighborhood or with these certain amenities, and then this property may have exactly that, and you've got them lined up and ready to go?
Ready to go.
Perfect.
Ready to go. So, and sometimes even I'll have them ready and approved once that 30-day notice is given to them.
Excellent. So that's the plan. Get the vacancies filled as quickly as possible. We're always trying to, again, have that pipeline of people ready to go as soon as your property may become vacant. So that's always the plan. If not, the whole process, it just keeps going. I mean, the fast is as slow as we go, is a saying that we have around here, and that's the plan.
Yeah, and depending on the time of year and things like that, it could vary as well. So that also adds the cushion for that too.
Absolutely.
And time frames.
Jerry, the last thing I want to talk about is setting market rents and target rents. Obviously, that's an important thing for our investors and our clients. Our goal is to get the highest rent possible, but we have to be mindful of what the market can actually bear. Yeah. This can have a lot of effects on a vacancy. It can make it sit vacant for longer than necessary. Yeah. It can detract people looking in a certain price range. So we have to be careful with all that. Is that right? How do you go about that?
Yeah, definitely be to look out for that. And that's one of those collides again, because like I said, we want to get the most that the market can bear, but of course, anybody that's shopping or anybody in the market,
they have a budget as well.
They have a budget as well too,
right.
And also want them to be, like I said, comfortable in the property and paying rent on time each month. So, with that, we always want to, start as high and then just kind of let the market speak for itself, I guess you can say.
Jerry, when setting rents, me as an investor, I see on Zillow that this house should rent for this much. Is that always going to be correct?
No, it's not.
It's not
going to be.
But it's Zillow.
They've gotten better, but Zillow has been. I don't know we got to look at algorithm. Looking from a satellite or everything factors into it. Versus just talking to the actual client in the area, showing the property, knowing the
getting their feedback.
Situation, getting feedback. So you may have one area where the property line, or it could be city versus county. The county is literally the next street over, and those properties rent for your lease for a higher rate, or just overall higher property value versus the home being on the other side, school district, or even just in the city where, but it's all grouped in together. So want to be cautious of that. But like I said, we want to put the highest price out there and then let, the phone calls, the lead, how many leads we receive, and just kind of gauge it from there, and just lower little by little until we get to that sweet spot, which will still guarantee the highest market rate. May not be exactly what we wanted to shoot for, but it'll be the highest at the time.
Perfect. To sum it up, we're looking at many things before we're setting a target rent. We're taking into account the internet and Zillow and Realtor and Troya and the big three that we like to call them, but that cannot be the end-all be-all. We also have our own comps because we have over 8,000 properties in all of our markets. We know what a house will actually rent for.
Yeah.
Zillow and everything else, that's what houses are being marketed for. So it's a little bit misleading. It's not exactly what a house is rented for, it's what a house is being marketed for. So we're using our comps, we're using those, and then we're actually pulling info and information off of the MLS, current listings, all of the above.
Yeah, what we have, and then I also wanted to speak to it as well, and just using our knowledge too, because
our knowledge.
I mean, I'm not going to say that I've leased some homes higher than what Zillow has recommended.
Well, you've been doing this a little while.
Well, that's kind
so
of
you know you know the market and you
yeah.
know what a house will rent for. So we got to take all this into account, set the rent, and then as Jerry was saying, we then go from there based upon number of calls, based upon feedback, based upon number of showings. If a house sits out there and gets zero, very little calls or very little showings, then we know something's wrong, and it's either the price or something's wrong with the house.
Yeah.
We know it's not the house because we take great care and great pride in the property.
Yes.
So it's got to be the price. So we'll adjust from there with the goal of getting the house rented for as high as possible to the best person possible.
Yes, and I wanted to mention that too, because like I said, we'll have a price. Let's say we've had a house out there for about a week, or I've already been marketing it on the coming soon and hadn't even marketed it yet, but we're already getting applications on it. But like I said, some of those people are, we may have an application and we may call you and say, hey, that's great, but we may, have to decline a few of those. But we still want to make sure we get the best.
All right, guys, thanks very much for joining us today. Jerry, thank you, my friend. You did great.
Thank you.
Obviously, this is a very important part of the overall process in real estate investing, the leasing process. None of this works if the houses don't rent. That keeps this big, well-oiled machine turning. And as we said, it's the most important job in the company. So I want to end today with, I want to ask you for 3 words to describe and essentially define what the leasing department is to you. 3 words. Are you ready?
Yeah. Okay. So
let's get it.
All right. Urgency, quality, and I've been saying it all day, care.
Care. I like that last one for sure. Urgency, quality, and care. That's 3 of the kind of leading things that guide us on a daily basis. So thanks for joining us today. If you guys are interested in learning more, please visit us on our website, www.reination.com. Click the Get Started link, and we will be happy to talk to you further. We look forward to seeing you on the next videos.